Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. Today is a day of celebration for Fairfield. We are officially the newest Main Street, Iowa community, number 54. This is the culmination of a 3-year journey that began with just a few passionate people who believed in the potential of our downtown. Since then, that vision has grown into a large, dedicated steering committee, countless volunteer hours, and an entire community ready to embrace the future of Main Street Fairfield. I want to thank Main Street, Iowa and the Iowa Economic Development Authority for joining us to mark this great milestone. And thank you to all of you for being here to witness this historic-making adventure for our community. This is the logo from the city of Fairfield. We want to thank Soaring Soiree for creating this for our day today and Traffic's Devices for funding it. Your creativity is wonderful and we appreciate both of you in our community. From the very beginning, this effort had some strong champions, and one most important champion was our mayor. Connie Boyer not only helped Main Street Fairfield happen, she encouraged our city council and so many others to join in creating a positive future for our downtown. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Connie Boyer.
Thanks everybody for coming out today. It's really great. You can feel the liveliness in the air from you. As I say, things are bubbling up in Fairfield, and they're kind of coming to the surface, and I think over the next few years, we're going to see a great transformation for Fairfield. I really want to thank Mendy and Denise behind here, because they were the driving force behind this. I also want to just thank all the committee members who helped on the application process, some of which aren't here today, but there was a lot of good team commitment and people who came and that we hadn't seen before volunteering to do things. So that was great. Our partners, Grow Fairfield, the Chamber of Commerce, Terry Baker with the CVB and their board, and the city all came together financially and, with volunteer hours and commitment and time, they put this together, and we've got a lot of momentum going. We applied last year and we discovered where we need to work on, and we brought that forth, and that was a whole community effort. So I really want to thank the community for their partnership in this, whether you volunteered, whether you've pledged, and I think this kickoff will even get us more volunteers and more pledging to make this even more successful. So I'm going to thank you in advance for all of that. And to all the new board members that are coming on board to make this happen, thank you for your commitment to Fairfield and to, our Fairfield citizens. This isn't a transformation overnight, but that board's going to be working really hard, particularly over the next few months, to start with that. How do you say? What's that saying? Well begun is half done. There you go. Thank you. Well begun is half done. So thank you so much for your commitment. And again, thank you. And make sure people know we're looking for more volunteers, more pledge commitments. And I'm going to pass it off to the next person.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Connie, for your vision and support. Gotta love big trucks on Main Street. Thank you, Mayor Connie, for your vision and support. We appreciate you. It is now my honor to introduce someone who has already made a tremendous impact on our community, the first board president of Main Street Fairfield. Denise Hall has been a major influence on the chamber as a past president, and as she wraps up her 6-year term on our board, she continues to inspire us with her leadership and her willingness to roll up her sleeves and do the real work. I know she'll make things happen for this new organization like she has for everything else she's ever done. Let's give a warm welcome to Miss Denise Hall.
Thanks, everybody. Like they said, I would rather roll up my sleeves and get to work than stand here and talk to all of you. So, I'm the first Main Street president. It's a special day for Fairfield. Yeah. On behalf of the board, I'm honored to welcome you all as we join the Main Street, Iowa family as the 54th community. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Iowa Economic Development Authority and Main Street for being here to celebrate with us and for their ongoing partnership as we begin this exciting journey. Our priorities as we move forward are clear. We're going to work to improve our downtown aesthetics and infrastructure, making it more inviting, safe, and accessible. We plan to strengthen our business environment by filling vacancies, recruiting new businesses, and preparing spaces for growth. We're going to foster collaboration and volunteerism, bringing our partners and community together in a shared vision. We plan to expand our arts and cultural presence to reflect Fairfield's creative spirit. And we plan to make downtown a premier destination for shopping, dining, and experiences, a place we're proud to show off to visitors and residents alike. This designation is just the beginning. With the support of our community, our partners, and all of you here today, I'm confident that Fairfield's best Main Street days are ahead. Thanks to all of you, and now let's get to work.
Thank you, Denise, for your leadership and for sharing your vision for Main Street Fairfield. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce someone whose leadership and guidance, we're going to let the truck book guy, whose leadership and guidance has been instrumental in bringing us to this point. Carol Lilly serves as the Executive Director of Main Street, Iowa, and has dedicated her career to helping communities across the state revitalize their downtowns, preserve historic character, and create vibrant, thriving spaces for residents and visitors alike. She and her team have walked alongside us throughout this process, offering expertise, encouragements, and the tools we need to be successful. Today, she's here to officially welcome Fairfield into the Main Street, Iowa family and to help us mark this monumental occasion. Please join me in giving a warm Fairfield welcome to Main Street, Iowa's Executive Director, Carol Lilly.
Before I give my welcome comments, a couple of logistic things. When Debbie's done speaking, when we are kind of at the conclusion, we'd love to have all the board members, all the community come up here together to get a picture to really kick things off well. So please stick around when we're done and stay for that picture. So now to get rolling. So good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here today. It is a proud and exciting day for Fairfield to be entering this new phase of downtown economic development, and it is a place for promise for your community. Today's celebration is more than a milestone. It's the beginning of this revitalization journey. Fairfield is now part of a national movement that has transformed thousands of communities across the country. Main Street America was founded over 40 years ago, and it is a network of over 1,200 communities, all working with under the scope of this framework. Fairfield has joined this powerful network through their association with Main Street, Iowa. And we too have made significant progress throughout our years as a program. We have helped communities invest over $2.8 billion into their local economies. We have launched more than 5,600 businesses, and we have also helped create over 17,000 jobs in the state of Iowa alone during our existence. There are now 54 communities in our Main Street network, and we all collaborate and work very well together, and I'm so excited to have you part of that family. But what makes this program so effective is you at the ground level. It is you doing the work. We guide you alongside you throughout this process to help you create the community that you would like to have. And we do that in 4 ways. We work on the design, which is the look and the aesthetics of downtown. We help with the small business support and create that thriving cluster of small independent businesses that really make our communities unique. We help build partnerships and provide funding and volunteer resources for our communities. And we also help with the promotion of the community. That is more of telling the story and working with local partners to share what is happening here within your community. It's creating that place that your tourism folks can talk about and other partners that you have as well. So Fairfield is already demonstrating that Main Street spirit. So yay, good job. You're nurturing that economic, you're nurturing that economic ecosystem rooted in those individual small businesses across the state. So with this designation, You get a wealth of resources, training, technical assistance, design services, and a statewide network of peers all working towards the same goal, a thriving, vibrant downtown community. This is a strategic transformation, and it takes time. It takes collaboration, and it takes creativity. And now, to help us celebrate this exciting moment and share her vision for Iowa's downtown future, it is my pleasure to introduce Director Debbie Durham of the Iowa Economic Development Authority and IFA.
Okay, let's bring this down a little bit. Well, good afternoon. It is indeed a pleasure to be here in Central Park, the heart of Fairfield, to mark a new chapter for your community. This park has been a gathering place for generations, for festivals, art walks, concerts, and dance performances. But today, we're here to welcome Fairfield to the Main Street, Iowa family. Now, for those of you familiar with Main Street, Iowa, you know this is more than a ribbon cutting or a plaque on the wall. It is a long-term commitment for your downtown, for your business community, and quite frankly, for your future. Fairfield didn't get here overnight. You fell, unfortunately, short for this designation in 2024, but you didn't give up. You went home, you rallied your village, you took our feedback, you expanded partnerships and increased local investment. That perseverance, the ability to listen, the ability to adapt and try again, that is the spirit of Main Street. And look what you've already accomplished. You've honored your history with 7 buildings on the National Registry of Historic Places. Your historic armory, after sitting empty for decades, is being transformed into a recording studio, music venue, and restaurant. The rundown Mullen Delights building is finding new life as condos and new retail, bringing fresh energy back to a key downtown corner. You've shown what's possible with projects like the Loudon Lofts, which turned an old brick warehouse into apartments, a project we were involved in. With Bountiful Bakery, a vacant building renovated into a popular cafe. And with CoLab, which provides entrepreneurs and remote workers a space to create, connect, and grow. But your story isn't just about projects. It's about your people. More than 60 nationalities call Fairfield home, and that rich blend of cultures is woven into the very fabric of your downtown and who you are as a community. Here in the streets come alive with global cuisine, colorful murals, live music, specialty shops, and an entrepreneurial spirit that draws people in. That diversity also fuels creativity and innovation. Part of why Fairfield was named one of Smithsonian Magazine's best small towns and one of the world's top 7 smart communities. And sure, you have challenges, but all communities do. But Main Street, Iowa will give you the structure, the tools, and the network to take them on. You are joining, as we've already said, 53 other Main Street, Iowa communities that, as Carol said, are all working to build strong, resilient, thriving downtowns. This designation shows you're serious about economic vitality, historic preservation, and community pride. So congratulations, Fairfield. We can't wait to see what's next. Thank you very much.
So on behalf of the Main Street Board and all of Fairfield, we would like to present you with this as a thank you to you for making this opportunity happen for us.
Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. These are beautiful.